Internet, welcome to Damn Designs Week. Starting our video a little different. Normally you don't see my my fancy mug at the start of the videos, but I recorded all these videos and didn't realize Damn Designs is doing a pre-order and dropping some stuff in their shop depending on the day, July 4th. So it's either tomorrow, today, or yesterday, depending on which video you're watching. I'm just going to upload the same intro to the next couple videos. But yeah, check out Damn Designs. They've got some cool stuff dropping. They're dropping some Zirc, some Tungsten, some unnamed Tungsten, which since it's unnamed, I would assume it's a new design. I think there's also going to be a Sanctity XS in Tungsten, which we'll see at some point this week. Well, I don't have it in Tungsten, I have it in stainless steel, but I imagine in Tungsten would be awesome. So definitely worth checking out. So definitely get yourself over to Damn Designs, check out the stuff they got, and yeah, let's get on with the show. Happy day after the 4th of July, Internet. Happy July 5th. If you're watching this on the day of release. And if you are, good on you. I want to see, I haven't actually tried to do this. I want to see if you can use this little finger down here. No, it doesn't really work. Get the old pauper in action. So let's pour another one, shall we? It's Monday, I got the day off. It's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. Sorry for cursing, Internet, not really. It's just one little word. Although if Bobby, Polly, and Bryson are watching, sorry Bryson. Love you, kisses, Bryson. Excuse me. So let's pour another one. Let's drink it. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say, let's finish this before the end of the video, but I really should have done that yesterday for the 4th of July, since that's the party day. So Internet, let's get on to it. We're a minute in. We haven't really gotten to it. I had to zip this back up if you couldn't just hear, because I left it unzipped and I want to keep it zipped. So this is nice. What's in here? We're on Thursday, so we know that they've gone up, 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 and you heard the nice things I had to say about this guy, right? So where are we going here? So first of all, we're in a larger package size, right? We're in the same sort of container as the previous one. Let's just get into it. Let's get on with it. Enough of the foreplay. Yeah, see? No, it's not copper. I just kind of really wanted to say that because in that moment, this reminded me of a mouth. Let's take this out. Oh, Damn Designs. So let's talk about Damn Designs again for one more second, because I feel I'm probably, I don't want to say alone, but more or less alone in this, but with all the spinners that are out there and all the companies that are out there, I feel like from what I've seen, most people have loyalties to a couple, and that's just kind of how it goes. Let's weigh this while we're talking about that. And Damn Designs was one that I kind of didn't get in on the triad right away. And I did pick up in the Invictus because that came out when I was kind of really into like just exploring lots of different bars. But Damn Designs as a company was just one of the ones that I didn't get in on early necessarily, so I wasn't sort of committed and all in on Damn Designs. Not for anything that they were doing wrong or anything like that. There was no anything. It was just at that point Fidget HQ I think was doing a lot of their Tungsten, and I was just kind of all in with a lot of what the Fidget HQ was doing, and then sort of just kind of like picking and choosing here and there. So 93 grams, pretty solid weight. And I'd always respected Damn Designs and what they did, and you know, the connection with the community and the stuff that Adrian was doing over there. But it just for one reason or another was just never a company that I got into a lot. So it was pretty exciting for me to, you know, to have them reach out and want to send me this little care package. And I don't know if they knew this about me. I feel like they probably did. But so this is their bronze Schism. And it comes in a polished bronze, and I'm really actually a little disappointed. I knew it was going to be the case because under a really bright light like this, the patina looks almost kind of like muddy, but when you're looking at it in what I would sort of consider most conditions other than like super bright lights, so outside if you're trying to do a warp, that might be something, but if you're inside and you're in like an office type situation, you can kind of see, let's see if we can get this to show. It's showing in real life, but the camera's not picking it up. It's almost kind of like a rainbow purple, but it gets this darker. You see that? You see right in the fringe there how it kind of gets a little darker without kind of getting like muddied and dirtied. That's what it looks like in most conditions inside. Oh, hold on, Internet. I need a beer. I might need to change my pants. I was hoping this would be the case. I was hoping I would drink a little bit and we'd get a little silly. Let's have another one, shall we? Oh, oh, this is so good. So I mentioned in my last video, and I think I've mentioned in all of them, Damn Designs has an amazing quality control and finish. So this is mirrored, you know, like a mirror polished bronze. So you can see there's some fingerprints. Do I have my little... I'm standing up, internet. I've got like a million of these around, and then when you want one, you can't find one. All right. Excuse me. Just want to try to take the fingerprints off a bit. All right. Ooh, and it's serialized, number 17. So this is $70, internet. If there's any in stock, stop what you're doing and go buy it. I've said that a few times, and I almost don't like saying that because I feel, you know, my tastes and my particular, you know, what I like, I feel pretty comfortable saying that in the sense of I feel comfortable for me. Like if someone told me to do, if I told myself to do that and I hadn't done that, I would be happy with what I'd done, if that makes any sense. But I know not everybody likes the same things, and I really almost hate kind of putting my reputation on the line, saying, go out and get this right away. You need to have it. But the few times I've done that, anybody that actually has done it, I haven't heard anybody being like, oh, why did you tell me to do that? It turns out I actually think this is crap. So you got to have this. If you're a bronze fan, you got to have it. I'm pleasantly surprised with the patina, depending on what kind of spinner you're looking at. So you look at something like this. This really doesn't patina. Now, it is super hot out here, and it's been hot for the past couple of days, so there's humidity and stickiness and oils and fingers, so I'm normally a pretty low perspiration kind of guy. To give you an idea of what I mean, I can usually go, like in the winter, I could probably go all week without showering and not smell. So I don't usually develop quite a patina, but it's been hot, it's been sticky, my hands are like I'm sweating just sitting inside. So, oh, look at it. Wow, we're 6 minutes in. What have I been doing? I feel like we haven't even really talked about this. Well, but you're in for the rambling, right, and the tangenting. A couple of the other videos were a little more direct and to the point. Excuse me. So, the spinner, though, is tremendous. So, again, it's got a good weight. I like a good weighty spinner. Spin time-wise, I took the bearing that was out of here, cleaned it out. We got just over 8 minutes. I feel like with the right bearing that's really broken and working, we could break 10 minutes with this, no problem. The weight is pushed out pretty good. Right, you look at the profile on this guy. Oh, look at the mirror polish on it, it's so good. And again, under most lighting conditions, that patina. So what you see on the edges here, and you can see that for sure, like all these edges stay kind of like mirror polished. And I don't know if that's just because your fingers rub off any patina that doesn't get a chance to stick around, but all the flats gets, you know, develop this nice patina. And it just looks so good. Look at the spin profile on that. Look at that, so much character. Look at that. You see it? See what I'm talking about? This is a beauty. This is so nice to look at. It's funny, I was at a, so if you guys know, one of my other hobbies is Warhammer and Games Workshop stuff and tabletop gaming. I went to an event yesterday and had this. I was spinning this all day. And someone came by and he's like, hey, can I spin that? He's like, oh, the bearing in there feels so nice. Like, you know, people just appreciate that. Look at that. Look at the profile. Look at the, woo, woo. Oh, so good. Spoiler alert, well over 2 thumbs up. Like, this is a solid spinner. This is a immediate, like, I don't want to go into say like immediate top 10. In fact, well, we'll see. I know I probably owe you guys one of those, so. But yeah, it just, any way you catch it, it spins well. I mean, it's got a pretty significant judder because the weight is pushed out, but because it's a symmetrical design and pretty well balanced, it doesn't have quite the violent throw that guy might have. I find that's pretty significant, where this is a nice characterful judder. Right, as it develops its patina, you could repolish it if you want, you could not if you don't want, and get some good patina going there, but it's just an excellent finish. And I appreciate a mirror finish, and I don't have time anymore to do the hand polishes that I used to do, but it feels like a hand polish kind of polish. You know, there's something with like that kind of, you know, machine fitting here, like this. There's something about a polish like this. This is something I feel like when Fabian's talking about, he doesn't like polish where it feels cheap. Like, this feels like a faucet, right? This feels like, there's something about a machine polish of this nature where it just has that cheap feel, right? It feels like bathroom fixtures. where this feels like, oh, it's so good. I feel like I just keep saying it's so good instead of really telling you anything more. This has similar buttons to what this has, but they're also similar style. You know, this is they're sort of the same line, right? So they're sort of like the swelled out, you know, Invictus, right? So again, you're looking at a very similar form factor, just kind of like, bleh, you know, just Nutty Professor, just kind of bloated out a little bit, right? It's actually a little bit taller. No, maybe not. No, they're the same height. How about that? So, but yeah, 70 bucks, as long as this is in stock, you've got to get it. Unrelated, but sort of related, Tom Lynette over at Unquiet Hands, they just dropped their bronze atrium. They had some slotless, some slotted. He had like a tumbled finish, I think a media blasted finish. I think maybe an antique and hammered finish he was trying to do. I don't know if he got them, but I got a mirror polished slotless atrium. And I knew I would want to get that anyway, but just seeing this, and also not anything against what Tom's doing over on Quiet Hands, but that one was 81 bucks and this is 70 bucks. So to get some mirror polished bronze, like $70 is a steal. Really, really good quality. It's got a nice sound to it. Internet, I can't say enough good things about this. This is right away immediately in my permanent collection for sure. So there you have Internet. So with that being said, we're crossing the 10-minute mark. We're kind of rounding out our Damn Designs week. Happy July 5th. We will see you tomorrow with the Shocker, right? Because you remember, this, I said they were in order, and this is only number 4 out of the five things they sent me. Look at that profile. Balance is amazing, right? Quality control of Damn Designs is top notch, so that's just my finger shaking a little. See if I can really hold it still. Here, let's see if I can hold it still with 2 fingers. Look at it go. Oh yeah, look at that. See, you can see the rainbow in the spin profile there a little bit, right? That's funny, I can't see that rainbow in real life yet when I try to show it off. Look at that. Anyway, Internet, let's have a big drink. Let's have a big tall pour. Just a little sip. We'll catch you on the next one, Internet. Kisses.